Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome into your December of 2022 monthly reading. I can't believe we're in December. It feels like everything past August is just a blur. It's just like, now we're here to December. We're closing out our year, moving into 2023. Thank goodness. I don't know about you, but I am ready for this year to be over. Collectively, it seems that we've all had a pretty challenging year, I would say. So I know I'm ready for 2023. I'm ready to close out this year in a really good place. And it feels like the readings so far it's like everyone has to go through that last little bit of that they need to work through in order to start 2023 off in a beautiful place. And that has been the major theme for all the monthly readings so far. And I really get the sense that, Sagittarius season is perfect for that. It's a little bit more of that optimistic energy, which is what we need right now when we're closing out a big year. So, let's see, Cancer. Let's see how you're closing out your year and what's going on for you. So for monthly readings, we changed the spread a little bit. So I take a look at the major theme for you, how it will impact you, the potential challenges you may face, the potential outcome, and then of course what's going on underneath that you just might not be aware of. And then I clarify everything for a monthly reading. So Nine of Cups in reverse is your major theme. Well, that tracks for December a little bit. Maybe a little overindulgent, if you will. What else? What else in the intro? What else? Oh, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you find yourself just wanting more information, there is an extended version available. So check out the description box for more information if that interests you. Okay. Where are we gonna go, Cancer? Where are we gonna go? I did pull a card, which I've only been doing this lately, and for some reason it just popped in my mind to do it, and I feel like I want to do it. So I did pull your card for you, and we're going to see if it plays out in your reading, but change is good. Change is good, Cancer. So I'm intrigued to see if it connects to your reading. I don't know why, I just felt like I wanted to do that. And I don't think I've done that for any of the monthlies, but I've been doing it for the weeklies and just this week. Go figure. So yeah, change is good might be a major theme for you here. All right, let's see. How many more shuffles are we doing? Let's see where we go. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, change is good. Yes. Yes, Cancer. Change is good. Okay. I'm intrigued to see how we get to the Queen of Wands. This is your outcome energy. Because it feels like just overall impressions, yeah, you're changing. I think it feels like you're wanting to walk away from something or chart a new path for yourself or really kind of go rogue a little bit in your life. Because you feel like something's missing, something is not fulfilling, and I think you're willing or getting to the point where you're going to want to go and get it or go and try to find what's fulfilling for you or what's next for you, something that really resonates, something potentially like a spiritual path. But I think it feels like you're very aware of what's missing right now, very aware, and so you might have some overindulgences, like you might want to maybe spend too much or a lot of money just trying to fill that void for now. And you might have a tendency to do too much and take on too much just to distract yourself from it. It's kind of what I'm getting with that 10 of Wands there. And then with the 9 of Pentacles being in your challenge, it's kind of like you're having trouble finding comfort right where you are, the feeling of like safety and security and comfort right where you are right now. So it may be driving these other actions because overall, I think you're looking for something more fulfilling for yourself. That's exactly the whole vibe I get. Now, the outcome energy Queen of Wands is really stepping into your power big time here. So I'm really intrigued how we're going to get from the Nine of Cups in reverse all the way to the Queen of Wands. This is going to be quite a journey for you, Cancer, but let's clarify. Let's just dive in here. Okay, so I'm clarifying the Eight of Cups. This is that walking away, charting a new path. You're just at a point where it seems like there are definitely areas of your life that are very unfulfilling to you, and you're ready to kind of make some changes. Change is good. So I'm clarifying that energy. And so you have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. It came in hot and heavy. Like it feels a scotch too fast for me. Just right now, it feels very impulsive. So let's just see. It's very assertive, but also very impulsive a little bit. It's quick. It is quick. So let's see. 2 more for the Eight of Cups, please, for Cancer for December. 2 more. These 2. Okay. Ooh, the Empress, the Nine of Cups upright. Okay, you're working through it. Okay, so I think by the end of this month, you are going to turn this Nine of Cups back into its upright position, which is fulfillment, wish granted, being able to enjoy what you've created and what you've manifested into your life. That is coming. I think the major theme for you is going to be turning that Nine of Cups right side up. And the Nine of Cups feels also very balanced. I feel like with the Empress energy, this is going to be a very balanced approach. This is going to be very nurturing. I get the sense that when you're stepping into this Queen of Wands power, I have the ability to create what I want in my life. I am worthy. I am capable. I am good enough. And I have all the tools I need to do it. And it's like you're fully becoming aware of that. And you're grounding it in this beautiful Empress energy of worth and trusting the process. And boom, you're turning that cups upside down. Then you're in alignment. Now you are really manifesting. Now you're ready to, it's like you're opening up to really experience everything you have been working on and manifesting and this next level for yourself. So it is beautiful energy. I will say though, still with this Knight of Swords a little bit, I'm just going to say, maybe check in with yourself first. Check in with truly how you feel before you just make a rash decision. Because I do see throughout your month, you're not feeling comfortable. It's like, it almost feels like the void that you've been feeling all year is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it may be tempting for you to make rash decisions when trying to feel better about it, when trying to fill that void, when trying to get a sense of balance and comfort again. And so you might be a little impulsive and want to reach for things, materialistic things. Honestly, it makes sense for this month to fill those void. If you check in with yourself, maybe deep down you'll realize it can be instant gratification versus something that's really gonna really make a big difference in your life, I'll say. And that's exactly what I'm getting with the major theme, the Nine of Cups upside down. I think it just feels like, some, a little indulgent, if you will. Hey, we've all done it, nothing wrong with it. Make your own choices. It's almost like this, and everyone's had this experience, I think. It's almost when you go out and you splurge on X, Y, and Z and all these big items that you've loved and you've wanted for such a long time, and then you get them and you have this wonderful feeling, right? And by all means, make your own choices. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Please don't misunderstand what I'm saying at all with this. But have you ever had the experience when you do and you spend all this money on it and you're so excited, and that excitement maybe lasts a day or a week, and then somehow the excitement, just starts slowly fading away a little bit. The newness, if you will, just starts fading away a little bit. And yet you're back kind of where you started, going, well, now I'm still feeling unfulfilled and I feel like something's missing. So let me go get this jolt let me go buy something else, or something else that's lovely, that's wonderful, that's going to bring you some joy and happiness. It just might be more in the instant gratification category versus the long-term success and fulfillment that I'm feeling like you want here. So just be mindful of that. Your choice, no worries either way. But that's what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups. And like I said, I think you're turning it upside down. You're realizing. I think you're going to realize this. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. I mean, so many of my purchases have been, impulsive, like, ooh, instant gratification thing. It's okay. We all do it, whether that be from a mascara or a new eyeshadow palette that you get at home and you like one color in it after all, and you're like, man, I was so excited about this, and it's just not doing it for me. It's everything I just said. The devil, yeah, everything I just said, it's probably a pattern. It can be a coping mechanism for you. It can be a self-sabotaging pattern. It's definitely something to be mindful of. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You are very resistant to changing this. This is all coming together. The change is good. You have some resistance of changing it. Or you're having some resistance of moving into this new cycle of change. But I get the sense it's really what you want underneath. Like I get the sense you've been manifesting this. Like you've wanted a change, you wanted to grow and expand, and really take a look at these areas in your life that are unfulfilling, but it might require you to do some healing work and to put some effort in and learn new ways of doing things to do it. And you're just, right now you're just a little resistant. It feels like you're a little resistant to it for sure, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Kind of like, no, I'm hanging on to the past ways of I've been doing things kind of thing. It's a process. It is a process. It's a process. You've heard of the expression, change doesn't happen overnight kind of thing, like big, massive change. Typically, it's not like oh, that's unfulfilling, I'm going to change that. Snap your fingers and like magically it's fixed. That's so tempting and so cool to think about. But usually it takes, it takes a little bit of effort there. A little bit of healing work typically. One more for the Nine of Cups in reverse. But like I said, I see you, I get the sense that you're doing this. Oh, the Knight of Wands in reverse too. Very important. It's everything I just said, but just really be mindful here with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Really, I would just say be mindful of impulse buys, impulse decisions, impulse anything. So be mindful, very mindful of making impulsive, rash decisions quickly without checking in with yourself, without taking a step back first. Because, that is some quick moving energy, especially with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. That's very impulsive energy. So just check in with yourself. Just check in. It is tied up to the devil, like I mentioned. This could be like a coping mechanism for you, especially when you feel insecure or unsafe maybe, or when you really feel like that fulfillment hole is really growing bigger and bigger. Yeah. So just be very mindful of that in December. Very mindful. So now we're going to go to this Ten of Wands. So this is doing too much a little bit. This is carrying a very heavy load. This is, honestly, this feels a little bit like exhaustion, like almost burnout, exhaustion. Yeah. So let's clarify. This is how it's going to impact you. So let's see. So it seems like the major theme is moderation. For you in December, but let's see. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Okay, let's see what we get. 10 of Cups. Ooh. 7 of Cups. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a need for balance for sure. And I get why. So you're having the tendency to try to do so much, it's because you're very much aware that, yes, something is missing. I need to walk away or chart a new path for myself. For sure, you're becoming more and more aware that that unfulfilling hole is growing. And what's happening here is you have there's a lot of options. And there's a lot of paths you can take. There's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of things that you can look at, you can play with. There's a lot of healing practices that you can work with and use. There's a lot of pathways for, am I going to start applying for new jobs if this is career oriented? Am I going to, if I really don't like where I live and I want to move, where do I want to move kind of thing. So all of that is going on. It's a little overwhelming. It's for sure confusing for you. You do not have the clarity just yet on how to move forward. I feel like it's gonna I feel like it's coming, but it's not quite there yet through the month of December. You absolutely want emotional fulfillment. If I haven't mentioned fulfillment, I think maybe 8 times in this reading so far, yeah, you're really wanting the emotional fulfillment to look at a void, I should say, that you feel like may be missing in your life. You're contemplating different ways of going about it, and it's going to require some balance here. It's really managing your moderation, managing your impulses a little bit, checking in with yourself, balancing out some of this impulsive energy a little bit. I get the sense it feels like you're going to do that. It feels like you're mindful of it. I feel like you're going to get to a place where, I think because you're so confused about what to do next, it's almost forcing you to have to take a step back, which is a good thing. I do want to say too, the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving support. So if you need support through this and guidance, it may be beneficial for you to open up to your friend network, your family network, and just be like, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is, I'm confused about this. Maybe get their point of view, get their perspective. Just talk to someone about it, even if that's a therapist or, just an outsider that doesn't know anything per se about your situation. It still might be beneficial to talk to them about it, to help you navigate some of the confusion. Just open up to receive your support. That I think is around you. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. That's good. It's in your challenge position, but I'm very happy to see her there because it's grounding some of this energy out. All right, so I'm clarifying the Nine of Pentacles in your challenge position. This is you're not feeling comfortable. You're not, for some reason, it feels like you are having a challenge. It comes in like being grateful for what you do have, because you have a lot. I think a lot more than you're capable of maybe seeing or feeling or understanding right now, because you're showing up. This is Nine of Pentacles. That is success. That's no joke. That is safety, security, financial comfort, material success. It's wonderful. It's just, I think you feel like something is missing, and it may be clouding all the success and achievements and financial achievement is really what it feels like, that you do have. So gratitude might be a challenge in the month of December. Yes. Also, yeah. So it feels like 3 very separate messages here. It feels very succinct, very differently. So we'll start with 3 of Pentacles. So I think it's having gratitude overall for what you do have and where you have come, like I just mentioned. The 3 of Pentacles in your challenge position feels like you're really stepping up, putting yourself out there, sharing your ideas, sharing your accomplishments, sharing your talents and gifts to the world to build something new. This challenge position is feeling more and more like work. So maybe you're dealing with a very unfulfilling job and you just can't do it anymore. More or less, this could be a relationship you're dealing with. Or it just could be just the overall feeling within you that you're missing something. But this challenge position does specifically feel like work to me. So it's taking that next step of really putting yourself out there and showcasing your talents. With the Queen of Pentacles grounding this in, she's also the Queen of Prosperity here. It's in your challenge position. Again, I'm not I'm not so sure you are, and we've all been there. Ooh, we've all been there of not seeing what's right in front of us, of everything we have done and accomplished. So it's just having the awareness of taking a step back and realizing everything you do have. And the Queen of Pentacles is also very connected to nature and very connected to taking care of your physical and mental well-being, for sure. So she's connected to nature. She is very in tune with what's happening with her body, and she is willing and will make decisions and take care of her. So this is big through the month of December. It may be a challenge to put yourself first and take care of your mental and physical well-being. But it's definitely going to serve you when navigating the situation. And then the Eight of Wands, people, situations, communications are coming in very, very quickly for you. I do think it's too quick. You may feel like it's way too quick, and it may be overwhelming, which honestly, I'm getting the sense is connected to like this Seven of Cups. Maybe that's contributing to the confusion of like, what do I do? Where do I go? Like, what path do I take? What options do I take? What job do I take? What healing approach do I take? Because I think it's all coming in very quickly to you. So it's going to be really stepping back and grounding yourself, and balance and checking in with yourself in order for you to make decisions versus taking just the knee-jerk reaction, the impulsive, I'll just do that. Take a step back, check in with yourself. Okay, Cancer. So, all right, so let's check out this outcome energy. So this is Queen of Wands. I mean, she is powerful. She's big, bad, and beautiful. Powerful. Knows what she has, knows what she brings to the table, incredibly talented, can and does create the life that she wants. So let's see what she has to say here. Clarify the Queen of Wands for me. No. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, Six of Swords. Oh. Nine of Pentacles again. Ooh. This is in your challenge. Nine of Pentacles is in your challenge position. Ooh, this is... It is a little it's conflicting a little bit. What is... So I'm going to clarify a little bit more here because I want to see if I can get more of a sense of what this is for you. But it feels like that it's like you want to move forward. Like you are making progress. You're moving forward. You're heading right. Like you can see it here. It's like you're heading right towards this Nine of Pentacles, which is in your challenge, which I feel like you're heading more into a balanced energy. You're heading more into a healthy gratitude and appreciation for what you have. You're heading for more comfort in your everyday life kind of thing, but it's deceptive. Something's not right here. Like this Seven of Swords is looking at the Six of Swords like, it's not what you think it is. You think you're going in that direction, but there's something deceptive about it. There's something sneaky about it. There's just something not quite right. And it feels off. Like this doesn't feel... Like normally I would be like, yeah, you're moving forward. You're going to be able to see the gratitude and experience the joy and comfort that you have around you. This feels off. This feels, So let me see. How do I, Okay. What's deceptive here? Like, we just, two cards. Six of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Your reverses in this reading, man, it's probably the most I've had in a reading in a long time, Cancer. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm kind of getting it. Don't shoot the messenger here. And I will preface this by saying we've all been here. I mean, we've all experienced this. I do get the sense a little bit that there's a lot of ego tied up to this situation. There's a lot of ego here. It almost feels like how do I explain it? It's because with these two in reverse, it does feel like there's for sure a bit of ego here. I don't think you're moving forward as quickly, or I don't think you're moving forward as quickly as you think you are, because I think your ego's involved. I think your ego's getting involved, and it's like there is a new beginning here in love. The Ace of Cups are new energy, fresh new starts for you, new beginning. It's the Cups energy, it's in love, something that's speaking to your heart, but it's in reverse, so you're very resistant to it because I think there's a bit of ego involved. It's almost like it kind of comes in, I don't know another way to say this, so I don't want this to sound too harsh, okay? It doesn't feel harsh, but I don't know of another way to say it, but just to be like, you may think you're past new beginnings. It's like you may think that you're just over and done with starting over or having a fresh new start because you've accomplished so much and you have so much success. And I'm not starting from the bottom, so to speak. Like, I'm not going back to the beginning. That's the vibe I'm getting. And that's just ego. That's a lot of ego. That's a lot of pride about, it's almost like on reinventing yourself. There's a lot of pride, and there are certain things you don't want to let go because it's attached to your ego. And you may have associated your self-worth with maybe material accomplishments. And when you're looking on walking away or starting a new journey for yourself, and it feels like you're starting over, been there, your ego and your pride can take a little bit of a blow, because it's like, well, I have spent my whole life doing this and building this set of skills and learning this and being a master at my craft. And now I'm a little pissed, to be honest, that it's unfulfilling now. And now I'm being very much made aware of it. I don't want to start over. I don't want to go and have to learn something new again. I don't want to be the student anymore. I want to be the freaking, pro. So I'm saying all this with love. Look, we've all been there. I've been there specifically as well, especially when starting a new journey for yourself. It's like, man, I don't want to leave all this skill set behind. I just think it's the way you look at it. It's the way you can approach it. Yeah, I think it's all about how you look at it and how you approach it, and change is good. Change is good. It might be really uncomfortable. It may be challenging your ego a little bit. It might be challenging, where you think you are versus where you actually are, kind of thing. But just work with the energy here. Work with the energy. Work with it. Watch your impulses and balance. Balance some of that out, and be a little mindful when you think your ego's at play a little bit. Just be curious with it and be a little mindful about it. Interesting way to end that reading, Cancer. Interesting. Actually, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see all that coming. But hey, it's a process. You're on a journey. You're learning. You're growing. You'll figure it out. You will. You got the Eight of Cups. I see you underneath that you're definitely not aware of, but I do see you. Like I said, you're turning this Nine of Cups upside down, right side up, I should say. You are walking away. You're charting a new path. You're just going. You're just being made aware of some things that may or may not be holding you back a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to tap. So if you're new to tapping or EFT, the emotional freedom technique, there's a link below in the description box, so be sure and check it out if you want to learn more. But we're going to be tapping on life supports me, Cancer. Life supports me. I mean, if we get another message of fulfillment, right? I mean, the universe is definitely, oh, what's the word? I'm missing the word. It's like validating that the universe knows how you feel, okay? The universe knows. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. All right, I am safe. The universe hears you, Cancer. The universe hears you. Work with the universe, work with the energy here. You're going through a process. You are ushering in a new cycle. You're just resistant to it, okay? But I think you're going to get there by the end of December, and that means starting off January in a very beautiful new cycle kind of place. So, hey, I need a drink after that, right? Okay, so you know the drill. Side of the hand, repeat after me, or sub in your own stuff as it comes up. So let's go. Even though I'm uncomfortable and I feel the need to make maybe impulsive decisions, that's okay. I'm going to take a step back and honor how I feel. And I'm going to open up to the realization that life supports me. Even though I'm ushering in this new cycle of change for me, this new phase of my life, and I just don't have all the clarity that I would like just yet, that's okay too. I'm honoring where I am, and that's okay. I am where I am, and that is perfect. Because life is supporting me throughout this process. So even though this may be a little challenging to my ego, and I may be a little angry about it, that is okay and totally normal. I'm on a journey, and I am learning and I am growing throughout this process. And I'm realizing that life supports me. Because life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. So even though I'm feeling very unfulfilled in certain areas of my life right now, that's okay. That's okay. I am honoring how I feel about it. And I'm willing to trust life throughout this process of change for me. Because life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn, helping me and guiding me along the way. I am safe. I am safe. All is well in my world, and I am grateful for all that I have. Okay, Cancer, take a deep breath in. And let it all go. Okay, Cancer. I hope this helped you. We're going to pull some advice in the extended, some more cards. We're going to do some more tapping, so I hope to see you over there. But if not, have a balanced and kind December. Be kind to yourself throughout this process, okay? You're going through a change. It's going through a change, and change can get a little messy. Just like The image just came to mind, just like when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. The change is messy. The caterpillar like completely dissolved a little bit to transform into a butterfly, but man, you're getting ready to really fly and come out of your cocoon in 2023. So be kind to yourself throughout the process, okay? And I will see all of you next time. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. And if you like this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and it helps the content reach other people. So thanks for that. And just a reminder, there is a link below to the extended version in the description box. See you next time. Bye.